How many of you have been involved in planning an event? Show of hands. Okay. And how many of you have had that event go exactly as planned? Show of hands. Exactly. This is the most common occurrence when it comes to any type of event or project. This is what I've noticed, this is what I have observed, and this is what I have personally experienced. The reason is, I believe, because whenever we plan for an event, we go off of the things that we know. We base our organization, we base our team, we base all of the logistical aspects of that event based on what we know, what we are capable of, what our skills and our strengths are, and what the skills and strengths are of our team members. What we rarely plan for are things going wrong, or things not going as expected, things not going as planned. And as a result, we don't have contingency plans. So when something actually, as they say, hits the fan, we're kind of left in this box where, what am I supposed to do? How do I synergize this event? How do I find that connection and that coordination between all of these moving parts? As you know, some of you rather, we did a recent open house, Toastmasters area open house event, actually on July 16th, not just with Washington Park Toastmasters, but a few other clubs that are locally based, as well as a couple of international clubs that participated online only. Now, this was the first time I was in charge of an open house event as a co-chair with my team members. And the first time that I had ever actually done an event with so many moving parts, as well as a hybrid event that involved not only the online presence of people participating in person, but also people participating online. Sure enough, we've done multiple events online. All of our Washington Park Toastmasters since COVID has been via Zoom. So that felt very comfortable. And we used to have in-person events prior to COVID. So that also felt very comfortable. Now, you would think, again, back to what we already know, I know how to get this event to flow smoothly in person. I know what it takes to have it flow smoothly online. But what is the connection between those two and having both of those things operate in synergy together? That is the challenge. And that was the biggest challenge for us at this event. It was actually a successful event. And by all means and standards, I would say that we had a really great event. We had great attendance in person, and we had excellent attendance online. But there are a few things that came up that kind of threw a little fork into our plans. One of those things was not actually having access to the venue or having a chance to test the venue for both the online and in-person participation. And as a result, when we actually got started, because we only got a chance to access the space about 15, 30 minutes prior, once we got started, we had all of these technical issues, not just with sound in the room, which was a massive, beautiful space, but the echo that was present, but also getting the online community to not have to experience the feedback that kept on going because of the result of that echo that was present. In addition to that, we had multiple team members. As I was saying before, I was a co-chair of this event with people that I was working with for their own specific teams, their own committees, and people didn't show up. People that we were expecting to be there weren't there. People who had said that they understood their role did not necessarily actually understand their role. And so when it came to the checklist of the things that needed to be done, sure, we had excellent planning in advance, but in person, when everything started and the ball started rolling, everyone was kind of confused as to what is supposed to be done, who's supposed to be doing it, has it been done yet, how do we verify that? And now who's going to take up and pick up that slack rather, because it has not been completed. As a result, Bruce, our Toastmaster today, our past president of this club, had a lot of work to do. And he was running around it multiple times trying to fill those other roles that weren't completed. As a result of him doing that, I too ended up picking up some additional roles and kind of managing the technical aspect of it with Zoom or getting up to the Toastmasters podium when he wasn't available. And so the main thing that I would say with planning a project is planning for contingencies. The successful execution of anything that we do in life is not just about saying, this is what I want to do, and this is how I'm going to get there. If I just follow these steps, everything will work out. Because the truth is, the reality is that nothing ever works out exactly as planned. And so as a result, the best way to actually plan for that is to plan for those contingencies, is to actually say, this is what I'm planning on doing, a hybrid event. What if we lose connection? What will we do? This is what I'm planning, a hybrid event. What if the people online can't hear us? Or what if there's an echo? What do we do? How do we fix any type of issues with sound? How do we fix any type of issues with these things not being completed? And if you can, in planning an event, actually take the time to sit there and say, these are the things I want to get done. This is the successful execution of this task or this role. If this role or this task does not get completed, what will I do? And by planning for those simple contingencies, you can have a much more successful project, successful event, successful anything, any type of undertaking that you do, so that you can have that synergy present during your entire experience, not just for yourself, but also for everyone else who's participating. Thank you.